Tommy Sands, There Were Roses. Tell us about this song.
Yeah, so Tommy and I got to be friends. We were doing a festival, and we had hours in between our sets. So he's like, "Hey, you want to go for a walk?" He's from Northern Ireland, and when he was a teenager, I mean, he was a little boy. He had two best friends, so there was three of them. They were like a little trinity running around Belfast, and one was Catholic and one was Protestant. And it was during the Troubles. One of his best friends was Catholic, and he was dating a Protestant girl on the other side of town. And when people found out about this, they weren't going to have it. And so the Protestants killed him.
Wow.
And then when the Catholics found out about this, they did a retribution killing, and they killed his other best friend.
Oh my gosh.
So in one night, he lost both of his best friends. He was about 19 at the time. And so he wrote this song to basically just make a plea: please stop killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the tensions were at an all-time high, and they were at an impasse in Parliament. And so he was, he's in his 60s or 70s now, and he told me that this was his favorite song and his proudest moment of his life, because they brought him in, this 19-year-old, and he said, "Listen, I lost both of my best friends in one day." And so he in the middle of this Parliament with just like tensions at an all-time high, he sang this song, and everybody was weeping.
Wow.
In the room, and they came to a resolution. And he said this was basically the turning point. This song was the turning point of the negotiation talks. And so I wanted this song too, because this is what's kind of going on in Ukraine today.
Yeah.
And this is my hope for what's going on in Ukraine and in Russia. So this is a pretty poignant song. And I think this is kind of like, he goes, "Damn." Everyone says, "Why do the Irish people sing sad songs?" And he says, "The Irish people don't sing sad songs to make you more sad. We sing sad songs so that we can get the sadness out of us so we can be happy again."
Wow. Man.
And I think that to me was the best of the role of music.
Yeah.
When we, there is an appropriateness for sorrow, and it's so we can have room for joy again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And all grieving.
Blessed are those who mourn. There's something to that, Jesus said. And just like the power of art and I'm a musician, so I very much relate to what you're saying, but God has given us that creative impulse. You were talking about be fruitful and multiply, but it's not just a fruitfulness of the loins. I don't know how else to say that, I guess, for literal children, but there's a, your friend Tommy, like this, he has a real spiritual fatherhood through this song. And I know for I'm not doing as much songwriting anymore, but just the things I create, even podcasting and when I give talks and when I'm at working with youth, like the things I create, like that's my prayer, is that this would be an act of spiritual fatherhood, for this art and creativity would somehow point people to the truth, the good, and the beautiful, which is God. Yeah, let's read a little bit of these lyrics. Though Alan, he was Protestant, and Sean was Catholic born, it never made a difference. The friendship was strong. But sometimes in the evening when we heard the sound of drums, we said it won't divide us. We will always be as one. For the ground our fathers plowed in, the soil, it is the same. And the places where we say our prayers have just got different names. We thought about the friends who dies, and we hope there'll be no more. It's little then we realize the tragedy in store. And so he goes on this. This is definitely a ballad, and it goes through the whole story. Yeah, really powerful song.
Go back towards the end. So it says, my song for you this evening is not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrows of this troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind, to tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the moral is or where this song should end, but I wonder how many wars are fought between good friends. And those who give the orders are not the ones to die. It's Bell and O'Malley and the likes of you and I.
Wow. Yeah, that's prophetic for our times, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So I think that right there is folk music at its best.
I take my time, flex like whoa. I take my time, just let's go. I take my time, flex like whoa. Tell them Bado. I take my time, flex like whoa. I take my time, just let's go. I take my time, flex like whoa. Tell them Bado. It's like this though.